that right there. I told you I got Monica.
Lord, I need a spot.
I got Monica.
Who is Tristan Williams? Okay, Tristan. So here's sweetheart. What's your name, Brielle?
What I do?
They call me Big Break, man.
Y'all, she ain't nothing we play.
So Big Bree signed by your name.
Yeah, listen. How about you give me revenge and stop the time by mine?
Lord. Because me and Big Bree gonna have go 10 rounds. And she ain't gonna last 2.
10 rounds. 10 rounds.
Yeah, and then I gonna last 2.
Oh, baby.
You know what I mean?
Oh, baby.
If I should tell you, she's gonna.
Okay, so y'all, they done gave us some snacks, y'all.
This shit ain't fun.
Okay, right. She ain't nothing to be playing with.
I can go to.
Okay, so. Right, she really don't. Okay, first thing.
I got you, baby. Okay, I got you. I didn't get
Some Oreos, some meat for that bread.
Everybody else got bags?
Yeah.
And how many of y'all want waters? I want one. Okay. 2 waters in the back. Okay.
It's like a stress ball. This is cute. Set the something.
Alright, thank you.
I'm gonna eat my snack. And then we finna go to Chick-fil-A, so I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on later.
Is this all we need back here? 2 waters?
I just took my nap. I was sleepy, y'all. Now we at Chick-fil-A to get some food.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. But baby oil? I got some. Baby got
You think she's talking about? I don't think she's talking about.
Was she talking to us?
What you talking in general? I don't think she's talking about.
Who? The teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, was she talking to us?
You think she's talking about? I don't think she's talking about.
I can go get some.
What you got doing your lips?
Like a
Lip
drink or
gloss.
something?
They look like lipstick. I'm just saying.
Nothing to be played with. Let me show y'all so she can say. It's my girl, y'all. She is funny.
We got a Latino on the bus with a cartoon on. Is she gay or not?
You gotta be the eye.
I apologize, ma'am. Hope you pray, hope you, but you gay, baby. Ain't no way gay.
I gotta let her go, y'all. Hey, y'all, she giving up too much damage. We'll talk to y'all later when we get us out. I wouldn't know my room is because I don't want to go out. Ran her down for this sauce, y'all. That was good. Right, y'all, we just had a bathroom break. Now we're gonna get back on the bus. We got a little chaperone, got a little suit on. Nothing to be played with. Hey, baby, it's my girl.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking us to Atlanta.
I really do appreciate it.
Look at box. Hey, y'all asked where I got my wallet with my bag.
Huh?
Y'all asked where I got my bag.
Yo, what you got? Your phones? Here y'all, we in Atlanta. Play with us. We're gonna show y'all what's next after we get to one of our stops. What? How much? For 1 bedroom out here? I mean, it is Atlanta. It's a business. This is a business area. And we're gonna catch y'all when we there.
plain hot dog, chili dog, hamburger, cheeseburger, or the glorified burger, which has lettuce and tomato. I'll say that again. Naked dog, chili dog, hamburger, cheeseburger, or the glorified hamburger. So that's the first part. Second part is onion rings or french fries. Onion rings or french fries, and then you get a soft drink, chocolate milk, or frosted, which is an orange drink. Okay? Everybody understand?
Yes.
So if you give me your voucher, all you have to do is just go get in line and then find some place to sit down.
Get in line. Give me. Right. Y'all, we finna give y'all a rate about the food from up here. So the rate, I would say, is about a good 4 or 5 because like it's kind of basic, y'all. Right, for real. So, how was y'all?
This food don't come. This food don't come.
How was your food? That's not your food.
The food was nasty. The food nasty. The food tastes like
Fries, burger, no seasoning. They put them in the pot and they cook. They put them in the pot and they cook.
my burger. The reason why I ate all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it tastes like ass. I only took it because I have to eat. I'm hungry. Damn.
Okay, the drink is a little tea. You hear me? That's all they get from us. That's all they get from us.
Listen,
But we can talk to the best part of the restaurant. Right, that's it, y'all. For real. To play with me. I don't play no games. Y'all, so we finna flat on this before we go to the college. And we're finna set the time. And that's what we're finna do. Last strand. Get it together. Tread lightly. Tread lightly, y'all. That's what you gotta do when you gotta handle business.
That was in Chicago? I could have sworn it was an ATL. So many niggas that got killed at ATL. So many rappers.
Make it work though. Thank you. Right, before we put it in. But period, y'all. I'm back. And that's how we gonna do it.
I think talk about it.
Right. We're gonna catch y'all when we at the college. So we leaving right now. That's pretty cool. And it is Georgia Institute of Technology. I'm trying to tell you because it be raining all types of stuff. It ain't about the money. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I had to change my earrings.
I should have brought my little vodka stick for you.
Oh, girl, that would have been amazing. I should have brought mine. She like, get my good side. I got you, boo. Oh, this is pretty cool. And then I'm gonna show y'all the gift store that they got in here. All right, look in here.
what is this, a mall?
Sit right here.
A lot of good information. Try to stay up as well with this, all right? Don't let any gaps be in between you, all right?
Okay.
My name is Anwar. I'm a student here at Georgia Tech. I'll be giving y'all a tour around campus. Should be around an hour to an hour 15. It's not too busy around campus today, so we should be able to hit all the spots. We'll start here at the Student Center, make our way towards the center of campus, hit the library, go to Coach Watson Library. I'll give y'all some history about Georgia Tech, the education here, what the students are like, what the student life is like in general. Yeah, and then we'll just go from there. So let's go ahead and start. We can go ahead and start making our way here at the Student Center. Over on this side of the floor, there's like other food spots. When we get to the bottom floor, there'll be a couple of food areas that like students typically go to. Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, a couple food spots.
They got a whole radio station, y'all.
Like the Black Student organizations come to like chill, do some work, host a couple of events here. It's been open for about 2 years now, so typically that's one of my main study spots. And it's the area for me to see the other Black students around campus. There's typically around like 7 to 8% of us, so it's not a big population, but we are very close. So we're all a very tight-knit community, a lot of support, a lot of people in your classes that are also Black, and they'll be able to help and everything. So very, very close area. Students can like sit outside, study at. Right there is called the Campanile. So right now I'll show y'all around. We're gonna go back inside. I'll show you around the third floor. On my left side, there's like a little rec center inside. And then on the right side is like the food spots that I mentioned. There's also a theater down there that we could probably look at. There's 2 theaters actually in the student center. There's a small theater called Cypress, and then a large one called Atlanta. It holds around 300 to 400 students in there.
Okay,
So
that's pretty cool. Right, look at that game room. This is pretty cool. Now they have literally a bowling alley here. Literally. They got pool tables over here too. What?
We call that Tech Green. It's geographically like the middle of campus.
Yeah.
This area is typically like the busiest area of campus. Students are coming out of class, going to class. It gets really busy around like 12:15, 1:15, 1:45, like between class times.
Right.
It can get really crazy. This
See you right there behind you. Is that Willow? Willow?
It's called, what it's called, but it's like a food delivery like robot.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, we're at technology school, so
I'm like, Willow, it's Wally,
we're
y'all.
trying it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that little thing, y'all. Like, what are you doing, baby? Get my food.
I was gonna go charge. She gonna charge it.
Deliver food.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. And look at him trying to park.
His name is Ronald Yancey. He's the first African American to graduate from Georgia Tech. He graduated back in 1965, so like around the civil rights movement. An interesting fact, so his last semester he was taking around 5 classes, and around that time, to put it in simple terms, they didn't want him to graduate. They put a lot of barriers around him to graduate.
Yeah.
They made him take like extra tests for each class, just for him to pass and just to pass the classes.
Right.
You know, but him being as great as he is, he managed to pass all those extra tests, go through all those barriers, still managed to graduate. He's technically not the first African American to be admitted to Georgia Tech. We have an area on campus called Harrison Square, and there is, we call it the 3 pioneers. So they're the first 3 to get admitted to Georgia Tech. Unfortunately, I don't think they all graduated. I think they graduated later on, but he was the first one to officially graduate and get a degree from Georgia Tech. And really cool, I think last year his daughter or granddaughter got her master's in electrical engineering from Tech.
Wow.
So it's a family legacy.
That's really good.
Yancey family, so it's really, really neat.
Right.
Yeah. So typically, these are one of the more, it depends on the class. It could be either easy or it could be tough. The tough part is there's 300 students for one professor and maybe like 20 to 25 TAs. So when you're coming into college, like it's kind of your first lesson to kind of really be on top of your schoolwork, really be on top of like if you understand or don't understand the material. Because if you don't understand and then you don't really ask for support, you could get left behind very quickly. Typically college classes, they kind of move much faster. So, you know, in high school, if y'all like took any AP classes, it's similar to that, but it's a little bit faster too. So after each class, typically students, what I did or what I continue to do is after each week of class, I'll kind of like skim over the materials a little bit. They typically like, you know, upload materials on Canvas or whatever. So it gives you a chance to kind of like look over the material. So yeah, you got to kind of be on top of your classes. It's solely your responsibility. When you're in college, you have more free time. You know, your schedule is not bound to like 1st through 7th period in high school, where it's like you're going class to class to class. You'll have time in between. Y'all remember the what's it called? The statue I showed y'all in the library about Ronald Yancey? So he was the first one to graduate. These people are the first 3 to be admitted into Georgia Tech. So they were admitted. You can read here. They're called the 3 pioneers. So they were all admitted.
All right, y'all. So we just left from the college. Now we at Lennox. We finna see what's going on at Lennox and see what kind of outfits they got. We trying to get people like take pictures and stuff. Yeah. Let's see what they got. I see a lot of stores. But I'm gonna catch y'all when I'm in here.
Low key, I might go to Cheesecake.
Okay. Do it.
All right. So let's follow me this way, and then we'll get our money. All right.
Okay. I'm like, boo. Hey y'all. Period. That's Lennox, baby. And we finna see what they got in here. Y'all, the bar over here. Ooh.
I got gorgeous cities.
Give it. Right, and this is the cheesecake.
That girl is like my Aunt Martha me. See, they gonna record everywhere they go. Snapchat. Bro, recording.
You're not in our group. Go somewhere else.
I'm your bodyguard. Come on.
Okay. Well, just fight for us. That's all we need for you to do. Is slap a couple people for us. And if they bother us, that's when you hit them, okay? I think I valet parking. No violence, though, y'all. Do not promote violence.
Listen, y'all know y'all like me making noise.
Yeah, they got.
Stop lying. Valet.
Not valet. Right. Thank you. All right, y'all, we finna get something to eat before we leave out of the mall. I did not buy anything, y'all. That's how you know I know how to manage my money. But I was really trying my best not to spend that there. I saw the guy, y'all. Do we want this? Right. Because we had this. We were ready. Hey, call my mama. We finna eat, too. We already found our spot. Let me. This what we getting, y'all. See what they talking about. Alright, so we got our food, but we probably not gonna eat until we probably like get back to the room because I don't think she hungry either. So yeah. Alright, so y'all, we back on the bus. I got my food. I'm a little drained, but I ain't too much drained. Here we go. We finna go to the room and we finna get our stuff situated, and then I'll probably let y'all know what we're doing after that because we got surprises coming. Okay, so y'all, we in our room. Let me show y'all what's tea. So we kind of got stuff like. Y'all already know the routine is, so yeah. This is our bedroom. I know, y'all, I know. Bathroom. Okay, so y'all, we are toasted for real. Like, we need to lay down. Like, y'all, and we do not condone in drinking underage, anything like that. So don't drink. Right. If you drink, be in the house. For real. But yeah, y'all, we just in here chilling, bobbing. You feel me? Just going about our day, finna get ready to go to sleep because we gotta be up in the morning for breakfast. So,
What time we get up? We gotta be on the bus at like
7:09.
so. We should get up at like 7.
Yeah, we gotta get for like 7 to 8. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna catch y'all later tomorrow in the morning. Okay, that's our boy. We at home. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, guys. Cheers.
Good night.
Disgusting.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Morning, y'all. Morning. So we up. And we're gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast. Y'all, we'll give y'all the rundown later.
It's 9 o'clock.
Right. On the dot. Good morning. Cool. Yeah, but y'all, we'll give y'all the rundown on the bus. Take y'all later. We're gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast because we're hungry.
I'll take this night on the bus.
What's your medicine?
That's all I gotta take.
Okay.
Tell you I was acting all crazy yesterday.
You was not acting crazy yesterday. You was just expressive.
Yeah.
That's all.
Who stopped on the 4th floor?
Somebody. You can come in if you need to. I'll get y'all when we downstairs. This is cute.
Nasty as fuck.
Yo, I ain't driving out yet. We finna see. I mean, that's the gone.
Nasty ass hotel food though. That shit crazy.
Bowls? They got bowls in it?
Yeah, they got bowls and cereal. In there.
It's on the top. It's above them drinks.
Yeah, we do plastic, baby. We do not do the regular silverware. Is it a bathroom down here?
I know somebody.
No, it's too early. And this shit is nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna shit. Okay. Because I'm not eating all this. Thank you. That's all I need right now.
That's okay.
Some water and some vitamin D. Because,
I should have got me a little bowl of cereal, but
girl, that cereal ain't even good.
shit nasty too.
Yeah. Everything just tastes out. I ain't tried the eggs.
Them shit's nasty. Don't even try.
We got little cheese in it.
It do, but that's all it tastes like.
Cheese.
My thing, I like cheese eggs now, but them shit ain't got no taste.
I don't like that. I can't eat.
I can't eat.
I can't eat. I can't sleep. Alright, y'all, so we finna get on this bus. I got me my apple. I thought we was going to the Pepsi.
Pepsi, Coke.
Yeah, Coke. Because we own Pepsi, North Carolina.
Gorgeous today too.
Thank you, baby. You look pretty. I love the highlight.
Thank you. I actually put makeup on today.
You smell good. What you got on?
If you got to smell, come on in.
You smell good, though.
I do smell good. I'll show you right now.
The Infinity. Is it gold? Because I smell it. I know what it is. Yes. Let me get some.
You want some?
What's on that?
I'm crazy in that bitch.
Yeah, that smell good, though.
See crazy in this bitch. I don't really smell it.
Chill out now, for real. I'm on the bus now. I'll show y'all my next destination or what's going on in a little bit, period. Because I'm love my legs. I'm going to take you later and I'll show you. Alright, y'all, so we're finna be at Georgia State right now. Not Georgia Tech, we're at Georgia State. So we're finna see what's popping. We're finna see what's going on at the school. I want to see some new stuff. I do. And I want to know if they got nursing here. Yes, I am. It's going to be on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, can I be in the ball?
Yes, you can. Period. Don't play with her.
Oh God, no.
Ask questions as much as possible. I'll do my best to answer them, and we're gonna have fun. And
Okay.
If you heard about an event on campus, most of the time this is where it is. Any questions so far? This is the student center. We're gonna go in there after we come from the library, but just to show you what the outside looks like. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So this is the green space, also known as the Greenway. I'm gonna talk about the library first. Right behind me is Library North. There's two sides of the library. This is north, south is in the back. So what's in Library North? There's 5 floors. And the cool thing about the library, especially for me as a nursing major, is that every floor that you go up on, it gets quieter. So basically the 5th floor is essentially the silent floor. I know you see Saxby's over here. They mostly stay open like late at night because the library closes at 2 a.m. So again, for somebody who always is studying, me, it's a good spot to hit up for coffee, especially when I'm studying for exams, X, Y, and Z. Another cool thing is printing is very cheap. It costs like 10 cents to print a page. The school gives you a free $5 on your Panther ID every semester so that you don't have to pay for printing out of pocket.
That's pretty cool.
Another cool thing I would like to mention is, let's say for instance your laptop breaks or you don't have a laptop, they let you check out a laptop. So for the MacBooks you can check it out for a day, and then for the Windows and Chromebooks you can check it out for up to 2 weeks.
Okay.
So if you get in a situation where, damn, my laptop broke or something like that,
Right.
I've been in that predicament, just come here and check out a laptop.
That's
Always
pretty cool.
Free to help. They also got cameras you can check out if you're a photographer or videographer. Or you're into making videos and stuff like that. What else can I mention? Yeah, that's really it about library. You can also check out the books, obviously, because what is a library without books?
Right.
But yeah, I'm not gonna show y'all Library South because of where it is, but when we walk down there, you'll see it. But Library South is more of, I say, the tech portion, because they have what's it called? They have an interactive room, and it's this like big wall with screens on it, and it's interactive. So like,
Okay, that's pretty cool.
If you're taking an anatomy class, sometimes they have class in there. It actually puts the human body on the screen.
Wow.
And you interact with it to see like the different organs. And stuff.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool. I've done it a few times. Hella cool.
Okay.
Any questions so far? I want y'all to ask questions now. It can be
Okay.
anything. Don't be shy.
Okay. Let me see.
I'm from the Bahamas. I'm an international student.
You from Bahamas?
Period.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
I like you.
So how do you like it out here? Your own perspective.
I love it. Honestly, coming from a small island compared to this city with millions of people, it was like shocking at first. But there's way more opportunity
Right.
than I could get back home.
Okay.
Especially with me being nursing, I can start working over here and just,
Right. Okay.
make some money. You
So
know?
this is a good place to do for nursing.
Yes,
Okay.
very good place,
Okay.
very good program. It is the toughest program at Georgia State, but it's worth it.
Okay.
You interested in nursing?
Yes, I am. I just graduated from Nurse A1.
Okay.
So I'm ready.
Listen, we need any pointers, any questions?
Please, yes.
So this building behind y'all, Sparks Hall, that is now fully a classroom building. It used to be where our administrative offices is, like admissions and all of that good stuff, but they had make a new building for it. And I would walk you down there, depending on how much time we'll have, we'll see. But yeah, most of the time there's just classrooms in here from now. Question?
Yeah, I'm from the north side and south side. I'm from.
So you see where these stairs are? You go up those stairs and it's all the way in the back.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. There's like a few bridges that connect north and south together.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so
This
the
where we
green
going.
space,
We
this
should
is
go.
where, especially during the first week of school, I don't know if y'all seen the TikToks of Georgia State, but like they'll have fashion shows.
That's
like,
pretty
Georgia
good.
State
Yeah.
property,
That's
especially,
good.
Like, first week of school fits, like that's a big thing for Georgia State. They also throw events in here, like I think on Thursday, I think it was, we had a global grill out event here for the international students. I worked for the Office of Orientation, so I was helping out with that. I also DJ a little bit, so I was DJing that. So yeah, most of the time they'll throw events out here, especially during the first week of school, homecoming, all that good stuff.
Okay.
If I'm any good, I mean they keep asking me to DJ again.
Period. So do you make beats? Do you make beats?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I taught myself.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get into it.
Right, because I do music, so I definitely, if you got beats, we can work. For real.
So you do everything.
Dale Hall, it's basically where if you come here as a freshman, that's where you'll have most of your classes. I'm a senior now, so I have not stepped foot in my sophomore year.
Okay.
But in the back, that gray building, that's where Classroom South is, which is attached to Library South. Classroom South is also a classroom building. That's where most of the biology and physics and chemistry classes are. Any questions? Okay. This is the Creative Media Industries Institute. That's a long acronym. Sometimes I don't remember it, so please pardon me. But this is more so for people interested in studying film, or if you just want to have fun creating videos. So let's see. The cool things in here. They have a robot. Her name is Pepper, so she walks around saying hi to people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
For real.
I don't know if you can see her from here. They probably have her powered down in the corner somewhere.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. And if you look inside, you see like this curved wall. That is actually a virtual reality cave.
Okay.
So you can go in there, try it out. They also have a driving simulator, a racing simulator. I'm a big video game fanatic, so I love going in there and using a driving simulator.
Right.
I'm an F1 fan. And with what? Hey, you want to challenge me?
She might beat you now. Chill out.
But yeah, another cool thing is Ludacris's office is in here.
Wow. Ludacris.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Ludacris is a two-time graduate at Georgia State, and he has an office on the second floor. I've actually been in it, but he's never here. So, but yeah, if you're interested in studying film or law, sometimes he drops into class and he'll be sitting in the back of class and you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Because like they have a class about him. It's called Legal Life of Ludacris, where they teach people interested in music law to like go over contracts and stuff like that. So he donated all of his old contracts so that they could see what's wrong and what's right and stuff like that. So sometimes he'll drop in class and just you'll just look behind you and Ludacris.
Right. That's pretty cool.
So this part is Woodruff Park, and what's famous about this park is many movies have been filmed here.
Oh wow.
Many TV shows have been filmed here. Many celebrities have been here. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some examples. So, Avengers: Infinity War, that park scene,
Wow.
that was here. Spider-Man: Homecoming was filmed somewhere around here, and I remember
That's my
walking
movie.
to class during sophomore year, and Kevin Hart was right in that corner right there filming a scene.
Wow.
Yes. So not only do you get the opportunity to have fun on this campus,
Right.
but there is a good chance you might see a celebrity on campus. Matter of fact, this street right here, I don't know if you have any Walking Dead fans, but that scene where Rick goes to Atlanta, it was one of these streets right here. And I remembered it when I came to Atlanta for the first time. I was like, wait, this street look mad familiar. I actually went on the episode. I saw the big Georgia State logo.
Wow,
Yeah.
like that's really dope.
So, yeah, Zendaya was on campus one time. She had a street. Yeah. And then what will happen sometimes too is if they're filming a movie, they'll ask students to be extras and give them $100 on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely dope.
Nah, anybody.
Like, they ready.
Like they'll ask students to be extras and they give them $100.
Look at them, y'all. Like, please. They get on my nerves. Period. Right. Who not finna take the money?
So behind Woodruff Park is a street we like to call Broad Street. It's basically Broad Street. So it's basically a street full of restaurants, and each restaurant gives you a student discount. All you have to do is flash your ID.
Okay.
So when I'm at work, I just walk down here. They have Blossom Tree, which is like a Korean spot. They also got Cajun Asian, which is really nice and it's cheap.
Okay.
Non-Stop, which is like an Indian place. They have a few different restaurants in the back there.
Yeah.
So,
We need to try one.
All right, let's go.
We need to try.
This is on the 3rd and 4th floor, so if you need to register for classes, this is where you would go. They also have the Career Center right here on the 1st floor to my right. The Career Center also has a checkout closet where you can get professional clothes. You can check out up to 4 and keep them for your entire school year, and you can keep them after you graduate.
Okay.
And they also help with mock interviews. They help you prepare for your resume. They also do different resume workshops and stuff like that, depending on what you want to do.
Right.
So utilize those resources if you do end up coming to Georgia State. I do all the time. I got a suit jacket from there the other day, and it was really nice, fitted my size. I look like a real businesswoman.
Period, right.
But yeah, they have a lot of resources, and those resources are stuff you can use for 1 year up to after you graduate. So even after I graduate, I can come here and take a professional headshot because they do those too.
Wow.
All right.
This opportunity.
That's really all I got to say about this building. That's really it. All right. So next, we're going to be working on this. It looks really beautiful in there.
It looks like it.
But this is the Student Success Center. Go here for financial aid, admissions office, ISS, that stands for International Student Scholar Services. They also have the Dean of Students. No, that's the wrong building. But everything financial aid, scholarship resource center, all that is in here. So this is basically the most important building on campus.
Right.
The Robinson College of Businesses. So if you're a business major, most of your classes are in here.
Okay. And that's a big building.
So we're gonna a friend. She just crossed Delta. So they had the probate out here.
Wow.
Most of the probates are out here.
So y'all got Delta here too?
Yeah, we have everybody except the noobs. We just got the Zetas back.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck they do hazing?
That's none of my business.
Right.
But we have everybody except the noobs.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the updated movies every now and then. So what's the most recent movie I can think of? F1, Formula 1 movie. They probably showing that in the student theater right now, and it only costs about $5 to get 2 drinks, 2 popcorns, and a candy.
That's pretty good.
Obviously, watching a movie is free because you're a student. So
Right.
yeah, that's another cool thing. Right down here to my right is the ballroom. I am the orientation leader, or at least I was, because the season is over. But that's where we have orientation, and then during Halloween, they'd have that whole ballroom space turn into a haunted house. I've seen it turn into a roller skating rink.
A skating ring?
Yeah.
They roll skates in here?
Yeah, in the ballroom, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They always throwing events in there. So like I said, you will never get bored on this campus. There's
Right.
something always going on. And then, yes? Lovely. So this is the rec center. This is my favorite spot on campus. I was an ex-athlete, so this is how I feel in my element. So obviously this is the base, not the base floor, but the lobby area. You have the gym over here. This is where most of the machines are. If you come here, you'll probably see me in here most of the time. Behind these gates to the left is a game room. So they got pool tables, console setups, jumbo Jenga, jumbo checkers, jumbo chess. All that good stuff. It's just a little hangout spot.
Right.
Right now they're having move-in for the new freshmen that are coming in, so that's why in here looks a little busy. But over here, down if you look over the railing on the basement level, that's the free weight section. So that's where the real gym heads go.
Okay.
All of that stuff. So that's where the dumbbells and all those stuff are. And then these quiet rooms, these clear rooms over here, those are soundproof and they are for racquetballing. So you can play racquetball in there by yourself or with your friends. Sometimes I go in there to scream after the exam because it's soundproof. But yeah, everybody does anything in there. So cool spot. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a rock climbing wall through that window straight ahead. It goes from the basement floor all the way up to the 4th floor. And it's collaboration with Touch the Earth, which is our organization program. Basically, it takes students out of the concrete jungle and touch grass. They also do hiking trips if you're interested in that, and they're very affordable. So yeah, if you want to try rock climbing, I have yet to try that yet, and I've been here for 5 years, so I need to do it before I leave.
Yes, for sure.
So yeah, this floor right here is the 2nd floor. This is the most competitive spot on campus besides the nursing program. That's the basketball court.
Okay.
So the cool thing about basketball courts is there's 4 in there. And from here going backwards is where you play depending on your skill level. Nobody follows that rule, but it's just a fun fact. So for the court that's closest to me, it's for the people that tore their ACL and couldn't make it to the NBA.
Okay.
And then the people, the court that's all the way in the back is for the people that has no form, no dribble, no handles, no nothing.
Okay.
No, you. Right?
No, you go.
So across from that is classrooms. They're not regular classrooms. They are classes for Pilates, Zumba. They have boxing classes, dancing classes, all of that good stuff. All the information about those classes will always be here at the table. Above that, I'm getting winded. Above that is the track. It's a 1/8 mile track. So 8 times around the mile. So if you're a jogger, walker, sometimes people skate up there. You can do that. Across from that is an Omni gym. So you can change it from a volleyball court to a badminton court to a tennis court. I've seen people play indoor soccer. Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff to do. And the cool. Let me show y'all the rock climbing wall.
I'm finna step down. Look how high it is, y'all. That's crazy.
So
So y'all, we just left out. We finna, I think we finna go. Nobody. Nick.
Bro, I get mad. Now listen.
Like, boy, chill out. Right, for real this morning. But yeah, we finna go eat, y'all. We finna see what they finna, right. Hopefully it's some good food, because I'm not trying to eat nothing less. For real. But I'm gonna catch y'all while we be getting our food and stuff, and I'm gonna show y'all what we finna eat.
Y'all have any questions to ask yourself before you ask myself or you understand this? Other than that, you only one.
Thank you.
You got anybody with food allergies?
No. They really... Y'all, my plate.
Go put me on,
My
bro.
girl plate.
Go put me on. Yeah.
I put you on. Yeah. Is it good?
What you like? What you like?
Y'all, my salad. Sushi. More sushi. That's how you know I'm a sushi girl. But yeah, y'all, we finna go into, I think it's Coca-Cola. World of Coca-Cola. Yeah, because we own Pepsi. I forgot. We do. North Carolina. Hello. World of Coca-Cola. Look at his head. My teacher. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. Ooh.
Well, we keep groups in general, which is separate, just so that you guys have an easier time keeping your kids together until you get to the meeting. So that's why you guys stay on the side of the best way. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Right on down. If you're part of the Next Gen group, please make your way to my left side, your right. Welcome in, welcome down. If you're not part of the Next Gen group, you're going to situate yourself. You'll find the stainless steel Coca-Cola Company sign. That sign was on top of our first headquarters building here in Atlanta from 1919 till 1979.
Where are we at?
Unfortunately,
I think it's the College Football Hall of Fame. Yes. So we have the College Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, we get to see me in action.
Where we going?
I still got the College Football Hall of Fame, and I got to go back.
Listen, you have a non-had baby, and then tell me how you have to go.
We're gonna go into this college.
Right, it's pretty cool.
I mean, we came to a morning.
Right. Look at the teacher. You always in the cut. Right. Oh my God. Like, what, y'all? This is crazy. All right, y'all. Now just, yeah, y'all, we at Devin Buster's.
We're not taking this again.
Yes, we are.
Okay. We're down the bus.
Sitting on her scooter.
If you need help, I might give
Okay,
you
so y'all, we at Devin Buster's. We're gonna play some games, and then we gonna eat. I'm not sure after that what we doing. So, y'all just come with me. My girl was asleep. She was knocked out. She's drinking. We've been walking all day. So when we get back to the room, we'll probably just gonna chill. Okay, so y'all, we are in this room where we finna get some food. They got us all in here. So,
Hey, your hand hurt because you're hungry.
he done gave us
And you ain't had no
our
water.
Dave and Buster cards.
And they take it too long.
Go play games, anything like that. But yeah, I had a social
Are you dehydrated?
My girl
Let me see your skin.
look.
Actually, I might put on. You dehydrated. I'm serious. Look, the last stitch of your skin will show you dehydrated.
Playing some games or something.
And straight up, just
I don't know.
flat.
I pop in and I pop out.
Did you look so dry? You shoot the wrong plane down, gang.
We hit 1,000. 1,000, bitch. Alright, so y'all, guess what I won, y'all? What? And you know I'm using it, so tread lightly. And leave out because who, baby?
I got you, bro. Thing all of my life.
Thank you. I made it, y'all. I swear. I got the thing from Five Below. I was looking for an iPhone 15, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all get it.
Oh, put up
For the day. For the day. Hey, Proof. Y'all, they cute.
Okay, so y'all, good morning. This our last day. We're grabbing all our stuff.
Big check. Here, that's our outfit. The big check, big check, y'all.
Y'all, last night we were so drained that we couldn't do nothing but take a shower and go to sleep. We got back to the room at like almost 10 o'clock last night. And we had been walking all day. I think so. We will not, you play too much. We will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. That's pretty cool.
Come on, girl. I'm gonna be here.
They don't have church service in there anymore. It's just a historic building. That's the new Ebenezer Church, and they have service over there. Our senator is Warnock, Senator Warnock from Georgia. He actually is the pastor over here. He goes between here and Washington, D.C. Quite a bit. You have the birth home of MLK on Ebenezer up the street. We'll walk up there and take a group picture. We can't go church. They're usually open at 9, but it's Sunday, so they open at 12, so we won't go in the church. I'll talk about different things about the church while we're here. Now, if you look behind you, you see MLK and Coretta Scott King. They're actually buried here. Martin Luther King went to Morehouse, where we were yesterday. He graduated at 16. He got his theological degree here in Atlanta. Then he moved to Boston and got his PhD. That's where he met Coretta Scott King, and she was a singer there. And she met him, and they got married soon after and had children. I want to say only one of their children is still alive. They had 4, and the daughter is still living. If you see that picture, you see him with the tuxedo and the tie. That was when he was getting his Nobel Peace Prize. Where was he assassinated? Remember that? Memphis, Tennessee. He was assassinated. Actually, the family sued the government about the assassination because they felt that the government had something to do with it, which they did. The CIA had something to do with it. So, and they won millions of dollars. The government lost because they had enough proof and so forth that the government had something to do with his assassination. This particular area is run by the Parks and Recreation right now because of Coretta Scott King. She was the one who pushed for his birthday being a federal holiday, as well as what you all see around here as well. If you look at the dates, you'll see that Coretta Scott was a couple of years older than Martin Luther King there as well. This flame is always burning 365 days a year. Wow. It's like the one in Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy grave site. It's always burning. They have the gas that's always burning here as well. We won't go into church today because they don't open till 12, and we'll be at the aquarium. But little Martin Luther King never pastored at this church. His dad, which they call Daddy King, used to pastor here at this church. Martin Luther King, do y'all know his father changed their name?
When he was younger.
Yeah, y'all remember his name was Michael Luther King, but his dad changed it to Martin. Luther King. Now, tragedy, the father, not only was Martin Luther King assassinated, his other brother was killed, and they said he drowned in his home swimming pool in his backyard. Right. But they found rope markings around his stomach, and he was the captain of the swim team. So they thought that was kind of odd as well. Right. So not only did his brother get killed, but some guy from my hometown in Ohio came here one day, Sunday service. Martin Luther King's mother was playing the piano. The guy didn't know who he came to kill the father, but he didn't know who the father was. So he was asking the people that were sitting there in the church, and he came up while Martin Luther King's mother was playing the piano and shot and killed her. So and he killed another person as well, one of the deacons there. So the father lost his wife, Martin Luther King, and his other son within a matter of 2 or 3 years. So it was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of grieving and different things as well. So whenever civil rights, Atlanta is known for the civil rights movement and what they did here, but also Montgomery is about 2 hours away from here. This is Martin Luther King. When he left here, his family and children moved to Montgomery, and that's where he Dexter's Baptist Church. That's where he pastored there. The people there didn't want, as they say, a rebel rouser. They just wanted somebody to preach, basically. Right. But he got into the Montgomery bus boycott, and that lasted over a year, and that changed how. And who was the person who sat in the seat? Rosa Parks. All right. It was supposed to be another lady, younger lady, but she was a little younger and she got pregnant, and they didn't want to use her at that particular time to be the face of that movement because of that situation. But in Montgomery, the Ku Klux Klan bombed his house. And fortunately, he was in the back of the house instead of in the front of the house. So they survived that the bombing of his home. He stayed at Alabama State University while they were fixing the house and so forth as well. They marched from Selma, Alabama to Montgomery If you've ever watched the movie Selma, if you haven't, check it out. People think it was a one-day, but it was really a 5-day event. They were stopping at different places and so forth. But these civil rights leaders, not only Martin Luther King, but a number of women, a number of men, just remember these people were the ones who, any rights that you have right now, it was because of them. Whether it's the people being able to come from other countries and get visas and live here and stuff like that, other groups, it was because of those civil rights leaders during that time period. All the different, the rights that many of the women have, the LGBT community have, is because of what they did and what they stood for during that time period. So don't ever forget that as well. Again, everything that you needed was on this street as a black community. Movie houses, pharmacies, your doctors, different things. So again, it's called Sweet Albany because it was the wealthiest street, black-owned street or black-run street in the world at a particular time in the world as well. All right. So what we're gonna do, you guys can take pictures over there. You cannot do anything in the water, but you can. They don't want you sitting on anything. But we're gonna go to these two buildings over here. But you can take pictures and then we'll walk up to the building up here and go inside. All right. Straight through. I don't know where the term came, but if you're in New Orleans, if you're in Savannah, if you're in different places, those are those type of houses. I was saying people.
His birth home. This is cool.
Now we usually are able to go up and go on the porch, but they're renovating and changing, restoring some things. So it'll be ready soon, the elements. Now, there was a deranged lady
in there
last year. Unfortunately, it was 2 police officers from New York that was here visiting at the same time. She had a gas can and she was pouring it all over. She was about to light it on fire.
Yeah, she lost her mind.
Caught her before she could do that.
She was military?
Ex-military.
Wow.
And she was pouring gasoline. She had a gas can. Yolanda, and she passed away. I think.
And which one?
This is the oldest, Martin Luther King III. I'm sorry. Dexter passed away of cancer not too long ago.
Okay.
And she passed away, I think, of a heart issue. So 2 of it, 4 children still living. But this is what the house looked like. Martin Luther King did not have to do what he did because they were pretty much well off.
Exactly. But he still did.
But he sacrificed
his life
and didn't have to. He had a PhD from Boston University. He didn't have to do any of those kind of things. So right now you kind of have a movement that's kind of hating on Martin Luther King because he integrated, but I'm like, or wanted integration. But my thing is, the people who are saying that on social media, I'm like, you still shop at certain places and do different things, but you're hating on. There's a pew in there, if we are able to go in, that has the bullet hole graves still in there, or when they shot his mom, Martin Luther King's mother. And the father, they wanted to do the death penalty, but the father went to visit the person who killed his wife and asked him why he did it, but they said they didn't want the death penalty. The family said, even though you did it, we're gonna forgive you, but we don't want him to be killed and so forth as well. Can y'all come a little closer for me? Yeah. Where did Martin Luther King get the nonviolence idea from?
His father. Well, he was in church.
His church. But there's a person in another country.
Right.
Gandhi. All right. Gandhi. And Gandhi's in that area. But we found out a little bit about Gandhi a little bit later. He lived in South Africa. He was an attorney. But he was also a racist.
Okay. I never knew that.
He was also a racist. No, he was Indian. From India. Yeah. So he said a lot of negative things about the black South Africans and different things. But Martin Luther King and them did not know that at the time. If we were able to go over to Morehouse, they have his bust at the King's Chapel there at Morehouse. Gandhi and his wife. Now, Gandhi sits lower than his wife, and he has his eyes closed. Since we're not gonna go over there, I'm gonna tell you everything. And she has her eyes open. The reason being is because Gandhi used to abuse her physically, and because of the fact that she did not retaliate is why he started the non-violent. He got the idea of not being violent because of his wife.
Right.
And not retaliating and so forth.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So a lot of women don't get credit for a lot of things that they do. So do y'all research and so forth, because you all were, like I said, what percentage of women were Black Panthers? 70% during that time period. So yeah, but this is the church and what it looks like inside. The pews, everything that you see there is still there. Martin Luther King actually preached his own eulogy before he passed away. He didn't know, but he preached his own eulogy as well. So those are different things we want to look at. So we're gonna walk over here to this. They help. That's pretty much some traditions in certain African countries, especially when you have a son.
Right.
All right. So hold it up. Now the sculptor is an Italian guy. Italian. And matter of fact, he traveled with Coretta Scott King all over the country when they were speaking and so forth as well. But I can't think of the Italian guy's name, but he started traveling with Coretta Scott King and different things like that. But that's his sculpture of. I have to read about what it represents. But you know, when you have a newborn, you're happy. Especially, I don't mind having a male or a female. I have a son and a daughter. But if you're having males, you know, people are always want male. But that's what that particular thing represents as well. Yeah, it definitely is. Wish I had ass like that. The first time around, everybody was here. Dignitaries, different things like that. Civil rights. He's Jesse Jackson from North Carolina, Greensboro. He was here. A lot of the elders were here, and you couldn't even see the ground because there was so many people waiting on the election results during that time period. It got late, so I had to go home. But we were really excited. I mean, everywhere you couldn't see the ground here. It was just that
loaded
as well, that first election. So yeah, you never know which kind of civil rights or senator or state senator or federal senator might show up here as well. And the pastor here is a senator, Warnock. All right, Senator Warnock is the pastor here. All right, so we're gonna walk through this way.
Johnny is a seeing. Peanut blog, right? Get everybody else.
Write them down, and I need you to be thorough with it. Whether it's your financial goals, your social goals, your educational goals, what you want to do with your family. I want you to write those things down, and I want you to be thorough with them. All right. What he said is about as far as cooking. I probably built when COVID hit, all my college tours stopped. So I pivoted and started doing the food building those. None of my food trailer clients make less than $100,000 a year doing food. To the point where I told my former student and another student that are chefs, I'm gonna build one for us as well.
Period.
Because too many people, they make it. That's not that. You gotta have at least 3 streams of income. What you do, and some other things that you like to do and could do. All right, 3 streams. Your major, where you work, and have some other investments and different things like that. So don't forget that, because when I was in high school, when I graduated, minimum wage was $3.35. Here in Georgia, it's $7.35, and it's been that way forever. You can't live off of that, can you?
No.
So that's why we're on these college tours, and that's why you got to expose yourself to different things, because you have to. How many of y'all want to stay with your parents forever? All right. So my thing is, you got to get out there and hustle. You got to get out there and get your education. You got to get out, whatever that education is, so you can do what you want to do. All right.
Yes.
Don't take this kind of stuff for granted, because there are not a lot of kids that get to do what you all are doing.
Right.
So don't take this for granted. All right. Get as much as you can out of the situation. All right.
Right.
All right. Anybody know the story?
No, I don't.
They
about
were producing cotton, and then the British were buying it from them to be able to make it into clothes.
Right.
And then they were trying to sell it to them 3 times higher. So he was like, nah, we can't keep being enslaved in that way by you all. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna wear a wrap, because he was an attorney by law, I mean by trade, so he could wear a suit and different things, and he wore the sandals and so forth.
So, he got the last name of my family, Young.
Well, that's Andrew
Who
Young.
is Andrew Young?
Yeah, he's a former mayor. He was also of Atlanta. He was also Ambassador Young as well. He's still living. He was with Martin Luther King the day he got shot as well as Jesse Jackson and so forth. But that's Gandhi. That's a pretty good rendition of him, because it looks pretty much just
beautiful.
like him.
She really is.
They got a hat over there that she wore first.
Let me go check that out.
Everything
Right.
But I remember
It wouldn't be a Martin without her. Trying to say.
Hi, I'm from Colombia, so hola.
Right. You have an Instagram?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dot 2998.
Okay.
Bye, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Y'all, she wanted to take pictures with us. Period. He said, I don't know where we're going next. I think we're supposed to be getting something to eat. Are we going, that's when we leave? Or are we going to the aquarium? Because we still ain't had break. We're going to get on the bus, y'all, so. Okay, y'all. Wherever we going. Why, y'all? They don't know what they want to.
Oh, that's actually a good picture. I was.
Hey, Charlie. Charles.
And they just cleaned it. Dolphin Coast, y'all. Yeah, we need to go all the way up. Go up that one.
Yeah, that one has a higher view. And look who there.
The soap zone. Is that what you see? Are we gonna get wet?
Don't set us up for failure now.
We don't want to get
building a relationship with our dolphins, moving on to different types of reinforcement, like this one here.
Hold on, don't get too close over here. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't trying to get wet, baby. That's so cute. They are so cute. Y'all, we are soaked up here, like literally. I'm not sitting in the front no more. It's a wrap. My hair was soaked. Literally, my camera, all that. Let me wipe my camera. We're soaked. Literally. Y'all.
Come on, y'all, picture. Yeah, we gotta wait.
We are I'm like, listen, y'all, I done dropped my phone and everything. Like, I'm not sitting in the front no more. Like, real talk. That's the danger. One of these videos that's getting splashed. Like, that, and I got us recording getting splashed, y'all, for real. Me too. I was up there screaming.
Me too.
I'm trying to hide behind you.
Yeah, she was kind of behind me. That's why I'm dreaming.
No, bro, I'm not sitting in the front. I'm not sitting in the front no more, y'all. Not playing. My bang ain't. Luckily, I got white in me, so, you know, I didn't let it. What you get?
Show you the sharks. We eat this dolphin.
Look at the starfish, y'all. This is so cute. What's in there? Alright, y'all, so y'all don't say too much about my hair now. They can fix it later. But we on the bus, and I think we're finna go eat. Alright, y'all, so I brought me some clothes and stuff to change, you feel me? I didn't bring my flat irons because I could not find them. So I'm not finna do all that. I'm finna change in here. Shakira!
Oh, you're so
Yeah, we're finna eat.
Thank you.
I forgot. Okay, so now I changed.
I rolled the best curl you ever seen in your life, bro. I swear.
I don't smoke no more, but I can curl. I can curl.
I swear. Oh, okay.
You allergic to what?
No way.
Yeah, you are. I already knew that.
Y'all knew each other before this?
Yeah, we went to school together.
I can't even do shrooms.
He gonna be hallucinating.
I didn't know there was
Bro,
I didn't know.
Bro, I called a felony for sure.
You was gone. Smokey! Smokey! Got some wings, buffalo, y'all.
Damn, this shit. Y'all got some good ass shit.
He's still waiting, and he got wings. My food look good.
Okay, it smells good up in here.
It's real.
Yes,
ma'am. We got you.
And y'all visitors, want to treat y'all good.
We got you.
We appreciate y'all for real.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
We was popping.
I don't care how much it is.
Oh God, the fish and grits, y'all. I tried some of
Y'all should
these.
seen that plate.
Good,
Y'all
y'all.
chicken waffles too.
Oh my God, yeah, that waffle looks crazy.
Man, that waffle look
Got the strawberries on there.
strawberries look good.
The presentation is good. The way how they had everything set up was cute. I give it a 10. Period. She give it a 9 because she wanted to smoke.
But I give the presentation a 10 out of 10.
Oh God, the food alone was like a 9, but the whole experience, like,
Right, y'all ain't fucking with us. Alright, we got a whole bar here,
like,
a TV, a couch.
watching baseball.
Watching baseball right here. This is definitely cool. And what's the name of this place?
Fellowship.
Fellowship? Okay, Fellowship.
Food is so
Fellowship.
good.
Y'all try Fellowship. Right, here, let me put you on the camera.
FellowshipATL.com. I am Teresa. I'm the bar manager here, /bartender, /server, /everything.
Here, man.
Give us a good review.
Yes, and we will. We will. Come on. Watch out food. I'm ready to go to sleep. Okay, so y'all, we just got finished eating and everything. We on the bus. You, baby. You, baby. We want diamond rings, but I don't want nothing at all. I thought I was doing something. Alright, y'all, we getting off the bus. It's over with. I'll tell y'all how I feel about everything when I get in the car. What? I'm ready to get off the bus. Y'all, we've been sitting, I've been sleeping. We did a little break at the store and I used the bathroom, but that's it. I'll catch y'all.